Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm showing you this 2013 Lexus GS 350. Very nice Lexus. I used to sell a lot of Cadillacs. I used to do that, 10 years ago. I used to sell Cadillac DTS models, the big Cadillacs, and I like this a lot better. This is a sporty riding car, but it's super smooth handling. Lexus makes a different models, and the GS is probably the one that would appeal to most people, but they have a $54,000 price tag. So luckily you're buying this from me used, so you're going to save at least $20,000, at more than that actually, especially when you consider the sales tax and things like that. This much cheaper car. And it's only 3 years old. It's only got just over 20,000 miles on it. It's cosmetically close to perfect. Let's take a look at this. Has the chrome plated wheels on it. These are the big 18-inch wheels and tires, and these have not been ground on the curb or anything, so the tires and wheels are in great condition. The body doesn't seem to have any dents in it. There are a few chips, but no dents, and I don't see any scratches. The owner, if they had any scratches, they had them taken care of. So there are no scratches at all on this car that I can find. Front and rear parking sonar. This is the Starfire Pearl White paint. It's got the HID xenon headlamps with fog lights. Let's turn those on. They're automatic, so they come on in the daytime. They come on at night and they go off in the daytime, so you got to manually turn them on to show you. They got these really cool lenses, so it's very nice clean beam, and the LED accent lighting. Parking sonar again, front and rear, and cosmetically very clean. Now let's show you the inside. The inside is very clean. It's got tinted glass. It's got the ventilated seating. You've got drink holders, storage, pass-throughs to the back trunk area, rear air conditioning vents, 12-volt outlet for the rear seat passengers. Nice clean car. It has ashtray looking things, but it doesn't have an ashtray. Up in the front we have programmable driver memory settings. So you can program up to 3 his, hers, his, or 3 different programmable drivers can drive this car, and then you includes programming for the tilt and telescopic steering wheel and the seat and the mirrors, electrochromic dimming mirrors, and this has the radar blind spot monitor system. We all supposed to turn our heads and look over our shoulder to see if there's a car in your blind spot. But this has got new technology, this blind spot monitoring. Let me take a minute to explain how that works. So you actually have a side-mounted radar on each side of the car. There's no radar display other than the LED in the turn signals, which if I blink that, see the LED turns on? So the radar is watching. If a car is in the distance approaching within a reasonable period of time, or right here in your blind spot, and you activate your turn signal, this will give you a sound warning, an audio tone warning, and the LED lights will blink to alert you that there is a car in your blind spot. If you don't use your turn signal, the light will come on to let you know that there's a car driving in your blind spot. So that is a really cool feature, and it improves the safety. Now, not all of the 2013 GS have it. Only about half of the cars that I've seen, the 2013s, have that feature. So this one does have that feature, and it works really well. It was introduced for 2013 models, and it's slowly becoming more common on some cars, but most cars still don't have that system. It's really cool. You have a smart key system, so to lock the car you don't have to touch the keys. You just touch right here, the touch sensor. I have the keys in the car, so it won't lock right now, and the engine's running. Just reach for the door handle and the car unlocks. Now I do have both keys for this car. Here's your keys. I have both of them, and they're included. Another really cool feature is your air conditioned front seats. There's actually a little mini air conditioner built into each front seat, and it cools the seat and or heats the seat. So as you use this button, and there's 3 speeds for heating and 3 speeds for cooling. So right now it's on cool. If you want it warm, you push the heat. If you want it cool, you push the AC. So when you get in this car and it's been parked in the sun, it immediately cools down the seat right away. I know a lot of people don't like leather because they say, oh, leather makes me sweat. And with the ventilated seats, that'll never be an issue. And you can turn it so low that you hardly notice it. I really like it. I'm sold. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. So on the rear, another thing to show you, we have a rear switches down here for the rear sunshade, power operating sunshade, which I'm hitting the button. It goes up or it goes down. I've had Toyota Avalons that have had that system on the top version, but this car has it. It's really cool. If you have passengers in the back, you can keep the sun off their necks, or little babies in rear-facing child seats, you can put that sunshade up so the sun's not shining in their eyes. It's really cool. So I'm in reverse, and we have a view of the backup camera right here. We do have parking sonar, which will alert if you get too close to an object. Parking sonar display is right here in the center, right in front of the driver between the speedometer and the tachometer. And that's rear sonar and front sonar. So as I get close to the object in front of me, I got forward sonar. And get really close, and then that's close enough. You stop, you hear it beeping. It has a fully automatic transmission with, I guess it's got 6 speeds, and it has paddle shifters. You never have to use these, but if you're an enthusiastic driver, you kind of like stick shifts, you can shift it like a stick if you wanted to. The driving modes, there's 4 driving modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport. And you know, when you turn it to Sport, it changes to Sport. And up on the overhead, we've got the Bluetooth hands-free phone dialing. So you leave your phone in your purse or your pocket. You don't have to touch it. If you want to make a phone call, you just dial the number with the voice command, or use this 951681210. That's the number you should be dialing right now if you want to buy this car. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. In addition to climate controlled seats, you have separate temperature zones for driver and passenger, so they can cool separately, independently. Steering wheel controls for everything. In addition to the Bluetooth phone dialing, you have Bluetooth music. So I have music playing on my phone right here, so I can rewind, turn up the volume from different positions. More, fast forward to the next song, and it can get very loud, very clear sound. So you can torture your ears if you want, and it's distortion free. Digital audio playing from your device. Notice with no wires. Now if you like wires, it does have an auxiliary jack and a USB port right here in the center console, so you can plug in and charge your phone while you're driving. It's got PowerPoint as well, so you can plug in the AC adapter if you needed to, or just the USB cable. It's got everything you would need to connect your device. Up on the overhead, we've got a tilt and slide power moonroof that's up and down, and it opens all the way up so you can stick your head out like you're in a parade or something. So, or wave your hands in the wind. Or you can completely close it up and ignore it, and that's available to you as well. My name is Mike Johnson. I've covered a lot of stuff. The headlights are automatic. It just set it to auto. They come on at night. They go off in the light. It's a very, very nice car. Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. One other thing it has, this has the automatic parking brake. So there's no brake pedal in this car. It's actually got a button to operate the parking brake down here. So with the automatic parking brake engaged, it automatically sets the brake and releases the brake. Very nice feature, especially if you live someplace with a lot of hills. Here in almost flat Southern California, a lot of people don't use a parking brake, but it's fully automatic. Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you.